Okay, you know what? I have a better idea than whatever the fuck this is. All of this shit is really difficult to explain. So I'm just gonna restart and play the actual game instead of randomizing it. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Link. I should have named him something funny. God damn it. Because he could have been like, I have a favor to ask of you, dickhead. Or like, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bear. Please. God damn it. He wants... Oh my god. He really wants to come inside. Okay, sometimes... Alright, one of the things I noticed with the widescreen patch is that a lot of the game assets are meant to be off of the screen, but they're not because they changed the aspect ratio. So sometimes when, like, assets are meant to be off of the screen, like you just saw him freeze in place because it's not meant to be in 16:9. It's meant to be in 4:3. Like that, like that. You see how she just fucking froze? Little known fact about the Legend of Zelda universe. Canonically, there is a race of um, tiny bug-sized men that live in the grass in the forest that just go around putting money under rocks and in the grass. So, you want to make money, just start picking up and throwing rocks. Oh my god, she's so pretty. I really like how her legs are a third of the length of her body. All of the character models in this game are really stupid looking. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back. But don't you make her do too much, okay? I could ride my horse over her. I tried. Look at the fucking people! Why do they look like that? Literally live in like a village of monsters. Alright, you say that in chat, but like, look at this lady and tell me she isn't the most fucking cranberries and potato salad per capita looking ass white person in the entire fucking world. This is every white aunt in the South. This is what they all look like. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Epona herd him up into the barn real quick? I ain't got much time, so you think you can do it for me? I do not have a choice. If I said no, he would have been like, too fucking bad. I forgot to read what he said. It's fine. You two turn the fuck around right now. Oh my god. Oh boy, do I love video games. Especially love herding fucking goats. It's my favorite part of any video game ever. Is the part where you have to herd goats into a barn. Fun fact, I got stuck at this part of the game when I was little because I didn't know that you could jump over the gates. I didn't know how to get out. That is sad.
Hey, wake up, Link. It's morning already.
Okay. I like how he didn't just like go out the door to greet them. He had to climb up 2 entire ladders to get up to his little looking platform for his window. Like there's even like a grate on the door that like implies there's a window he could have just looked through. Instead he decided to climb up 2 sets of ladders and go to his little looky hole. And this is the part where we're forced to do the bidding of the children, because we have to save up all of the money necessary to buy the slingshot to progress the game. There's actually a very specific series of events that we have to complete here. Or I'll explain it to you step by step. In order to get the slingshot that the kids want, we have to save up enough money, and we do that by going around and doing things like walking through tall grass and breaking pumpkins in order to steal the money that's hidden inside of them. But then once we save up the money, we can't actually just go and buy the slingshot, because whenever you go into the shop, the owner of the store, the lady that we were talking about earlier, she's all sad because her cat is missing. You see the slingshot on the shelf up here. We have to buy that from her, but we can't buy it from her until we go find the cat. So then we ask ourselves, okay, how do we find the cat? Well, we have to go up here to this guy. Just look at that face. Isn't that just a face only a mother could love? Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? She's been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Ha ha ha. A cat can't catch no fish. Anyway, that's not what I meant to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing over there on the edges of that rock? Had I seen you whistling with that stuff? I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. Alright, so we needed to find her cat. We found her cat. It's over there. We can't just go pick the cat up, though, because that would be too easy. We've already found the cat. Whenever we get close to it, it just runs away. You remember what he said about a fish. If the cat wants a fish, we have to get a fish for the cat. How do we get a fish for the cat? We need a fishing rod. How do we get the fishing rod? Well, if we go back to where our house was, talk to this kid. Hi, Link, you have the day off work today, right? So I finished the fishing rod I was making. Link, I had figured I'd give it to you first thing in the morning, but my dad said you just wait until Link comes to get it, so I didn't bring it to you. Okay, so this kid made us a fishing rod, but now we have to go get it, so we gotta go all the way back. Go all the way to the other side of the fucking village to that kid's mom, this lady. Oh, good morning to you. If you're looking for my husband, he took his sword and left early this morning. But I must ask, Link, you've not seen a cradle come floating by here, have you? It is a baby's cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far could it have drifted, I wonder? This lady is that kid who made us the fishing rod's mom, and now we need to find her cradle before she can give us the fishing rod that we use to catch a fish, to return the lady's cat, so we can buy a slingshot to impress the kids. Are you following so far? Where the fuck do we find a cradle? Where the fuck do we find a cradle? You might see it off in the distance there. Perhaps. You see that tiny little speck in the center of the screen, jumping up and down? Those like 3 pixels off in the distance? A monkey stole the cradle. So now I have to use the grass to whistle to make a hawk come to me so I can send it over there to scare the monkey away and grab the cradle. I can take it back to the lady. And now she doesn't just like take the cradle and then give us the fishing rod like you would expect. There's something I'm supposed to give you. Do you think you could carry that cradle and come with me back to my house? We have to carry it back to her house for her. Not only that, but we have to wait for her. We have to walk with her, and she walks at about the fucking pace of a snail with goddamn dementia. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, I had nearly forgotten I am supposed to give you this. Yeah. Alright, here you go. We got a fishing rod. Okay, cool. Getting a fishing rod wasn't our goal in the first place. It was getting a slingshot. Now what we gotta do is we gotta go to this lady's fucking cat over here. This lady's cat looking out over the pier over here, trying to catch a fish. We catch a fish for it. We caught the fish. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh, nothing happened. That must have been the wrong answer. No, you have to catch 2 fish. They just don't tell you that. So now we catch another fish. And the cat is interested now. Now the lady has her cat back, we can go and buy the slingshot. The one part that I didn't tell you so far. The slingshot costs 30 rupees. We only have 8. So now, adding on to all of that random shit, that random bullshit that we just had to do, that random innocuous bullshit, we now have to look around, scavenge this entire village, and steal money to be able to afford the fucking slingshot that we just worked so hard to be able to unlock. We are still not done. I know a couple tips and tricks now on the quickest way to do this, because I've played through this game multiple times at the cost of my own sanity and health. But I want you to imagine, right, you are like a 6-year-old child and you just got this game for Christmas. And you're so excited to play it. You sit down with your Nintendo Wii and you're gonna play this game all night. All day and all night for the next, like, fucking 30 years. Because it's the greatest thing in the world and you just got it for Christmas. And then, immediately you're thrown into all of this and you have to figure it all out on your own. I did not get past the opening part of this game for literally 6 years.